Hey guys, it's Nick. I know as an agency owner you're busy. You're probably balancing a bunch of different tasks right now this very minute. Unfortunately, managing your website is probably pretty low on that totem pole. Maybe you had someone who was working on it. The problem is, if you aren't working on it and you no longer have someone who is, then it's just being ignored. By ignoring your insurance agency's WordPress website security, you are leaving it vulnerable to all kinds of horrible things. I don't want horrible things to happen to your business. I want to help you start taking back control over your website right now. So here are 5 things you can do to quickly and easily to make your website more secure. Step 1. Stay current with WordPress and software updates. WordPress, along with its plugins and themes, are always being updated by their developers. The good news is, WordPress will let you know when new updates are available. You just have to make sure you apply them when they come out. Keeping things up to date will help close any security holes that may show up over time. Step 2. Set up automatic daily backups. What if you break something when doing an update, or your site does get hacked? This is where having a current, preferably daily backup of your site is a must. There are multiple ways to back up your site, but the hands-down easiest way is to use a plugin. Backup Buddy is a simple and easy-to-use plugin. It allows you to make an automatic backup of your site and database, and if you ever need to, you can replace your broken or hacked site. It's replaced with a fresh copy from before you started having issues, and it's free to use. Step 3. Use strong passwords. This probably seems like a really obvious one, but weak passwords are one of the easiest ways for hackers to take over a website. I'm sure we are all guilty of using passwords that aren't as secure as they should be. I've done it myself in the past for sure. So how in the world are you supposed to remember complicated passwords? The best way is to create a really good password is to use a password generator. I highly recommend the free tool LastPass. LastPass is safe and free software that will change your life. It will help you log and remember all the passwords you create with the click of a couple of buttons. You can check out the LastPass website through this link. Now that you have strong passwords and a way to remember them, which ones are we talking about when it comes to your agency's site? There are 5 main website logins that need to have strong passwords. 1. Your WordPress install. 2. Your WordPress database. 3. Your hosting account. 4. Your domain account. And 5. Your FTP login. Step 4. Install a highly trusted WordPress website security plugin. Installing a trusted security plugin is one of the easiest ways to up your WordPress website security. It only takes a minute, and it's like having a security guard watching your site 24/7. The plugin will look for threats, let you know when people log in, and set rules that will only allow people to interact with your site in certain ways. Here are a few security plugins that have a really good reputation in the WordPress security world. WordFence, iTheme Security, and Securi. Any of these will work. I prefer and recommend WordFence as it's what I'm used to using, but you can't go wrong with any of them. Step 5. Install an SSL certificate through your hosting. What is an SSL certificate? SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. This just means that any and all information that gets sent through your website is hidden behind an extra layer of security. This makes it harder for anyone to access it or look at it while it's being sent over the internet. If you have one, your site's address will start with HTTPS, as opposed to just HTTP. The extra S in there stands for security and will tell you that an SSL certificate is in use. That's good news. And if you don't have that, you will have to install one. SSL certificates are usually free, but that depends on your host. Most hosts will offer a free certificate through a company called Let's Encrypt. Some hosts charge upwards of $100 though, so the cost will depend on your specific situation. Whether you pay for it or get it for free, it's an absolute must. Here's a link to a blog post we wrote last year about SSL certificates. So let's recap. These are the basics of WordPress website security. These are the 5 basic steps that will get you on the road to better WordPress website security. Keep WordPress, its themes and plugins all up to date. Always have a backup of your site ready to go. Use strong passwords. Install a reputable security plugin. Install and configure an SSL certificate. Now I know the thought of managing your website can be kind of scary, and I totally understand. Hopefully these 5 basic steps took a little bit of the guesswork and intimidation out of it. Of course, this is by no means an exhaustive list. There are a bunch more tech-savvy things you can do to harden your site security in the future. But these 5 steps, right now, will provide you a quick and easy foundation to build your site security on. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this blog post and you got